name is Ishola. I'm the creative director and owner of a bathing suit and resort wear brand called Idol Swimwear. It's a Greek word that means to be aware, to be discerning. And I'm also the co-founder of a talent agency called the Gem Talent Agency. For style, I really love Diane von Furstenberg. She's for the elegant woman, so I live for that. I pull a lot of inspiration from where I'm from, which is Lagos State, Nigeria. I lived in an area or neighborhood called, well, not neighborhood, you could call it a county, Surulere. So I pull a lot of inspiration from just the colors, the atmosphere, the vibe, the vibrance, the buses, that kind of stuff is what I pull inspiration from. So you find that I use a lot of colors, a lot of prints in my work. I'm into resort wear because it can transition through every season. So for spring, I would just go with more like a cashmere kind of print, but I could still make it very flowy. A crop top could work, and you could wear pants. We don't have to layer up too much down here in South Florida. So those kinds of options. Kaftans too are always a go-to for me because they work in the summer and they work around the springtime as well, because you get more coverage for your body. What a lot of people don't know about me is I am like an undercover pastor. Pretty much. I really believe that God has called me into a ministry to work, to live for Him. And I like to do it with my businesses. I like to do it in a world where you don't have to encounter the church without, you don't have to encounter the church for you to experience Jesus. And I want my businesses to live with that pulse. I feel that I'm naturally just programmed. I don't know how to do the 9 to 5 I like to structure my own days. I like to create my timeline and everything that I'm doing. So the regular routine is not for me if I'm not really the one that's creating, the whole flow of things. So I'm a creative at heart. So I like to even be able to be flexible with creating what my day looks like. So that's what I love about entrepreneurship, because I can control that part of my destiny. What I do not like maybe is I tend to do more than a lot of people do. So I'm working around the clock, like a 24/7. As soon as I get up, I'm working again. So always creating, always doing something. I have to do 5 things when maybe the regular person has to do 1 thing at a time.
In 1 word, please describe to me yourself.
Resilient.
And why?
1 word. I feel like I've been through a lot of things, but through it all, I feel like everything was for me. Everything was for my building, my growing, and without all of those things happening, I don't think I would arrive at who I am today, the way that I think, the way that I process things, and the strength that I have. So that's why I'd say resilient.
What would you say your biggest accomplishment is?
I'm still waiting for that, but but I think I'm proud of the journey. I'm proud of everything that I've been able to achieve so far. I know a lot of people, sometimes you have friends and you have people that look at what you're doing, and there's so many things that you're doing, but they don't realize a plate of food to one person, it's not the same thing, because it could cost me everything, but it could cost you 10% of what you have. So I think everything that I've been able to accomplish is so great to me because I've been able to do it from a place of not having too much. I've found abundance in a place where there wasn't that much. So I think I've built a lot of things out of nothing, basically. So that to me is my biggest accomplishment, is being able to keep going and keep thriving irrespective of all of the challenges that I've had.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot. For those that are out there, young women or men, that are aspiring to be entrepreneurs, models, designers, or anything, what advice would you give to them?
I would say make sure to stay centered. Make sure that every decision that you'd make in business, whether it be, because even if you're a model, your business, you are your business. So I feel like the biggest thing is to make sure that you're keying into your own inner voice. because it could get loud, it could get very busy and noisy, and you could want to be like the other person. But if you find your own authentic voice, nothing can stop you, because the dream is authentic. All of life responds to what is authentic. So nothing can stop you that way. I think I'm going through one of those phases right now. So I think it's easy for me to talk about that because it's the closest experience. I think the last 10 years, I'm such an easy person to relate with, and I love people and stuff like that. So people can tend to think that I'm naive because I want to just help everyone and I want to embrace everybody. But something that I've got to learn in the last 10 years, and I keep saying 10 because I feel like we're wrapping up this, something I've gotten to learn is not everybody is like you. So when you walk through life, it's important to hold your light, but also hold a sword in the other hand so that you can get them out the way, but still keep your light, because the light is always going to triumph over the darkness. That's something that I've really, really learned this past few years, is just keep being discerning, protect yourself, but definitely still hold your light up. Hi, I'm Tayo Ishola, and I have just done this shoot with NHC Lookbook. Hair is by Nay's Hair Company. My name is Tayo Ishola. On Instagram, Facebook, I'm Tayo Ishola. Instagram is Tayo Ishola with an underscore. My brand is Idol Swimwear, so that's EIDO Swimwear on Instagram and on Facebook. And the Wonder Woman Initiative. It's Wonder Woman Initiative, just simple.